You're currently listening to the audio guide to this exhibition, which relates to the main topic of our project trip, Auschwitz, and the mass murder of mainly Jewish people. Because Jewish people were the ones being prosecuted and murdered during the Second World War, the following presentation focuses on Jewish culture before the Second World War, their traditions today, and the Yiddish language in today's modern English. This audio guide will lead you through the posters chronologically, so all you have to do is listen and, of course, be interested. So, let's get started. At first, I would like you to look at the topic Jewish culture before the Second World War. Before millions of European Jews lost their homes, property and life because they were chased by the Nazi regime, Europe was the single most important center of life for Jews. European Jewry was exceptionally multifaceted in its traditions, cultures and languages. The Jewish population before the Second World War sums up to about 11 million Jews in Europe. While many European Jews relied on their traditional Jewish way of living, the modern world also had a great impact on secularization of Jewish life. After Jews received equal human rights in nearly every country with exemptions for the Ottoman Empire, Russia and Romania, which eventually also began to declare those rights, Jews strived for emancipation amongst citizens of the country they feel at home at. In Western Europe, Jews were even viewed as members of faith communities and citizens of unswerving loyalty towards their country at the same time. If you compare Eastern European Jews to Western European Jews, the main difference you would have noticed would be the self-view. While Western European Jews were patriotic and flag-waving, Eastern European Jews tended to do a bit more of their own thing. This does mean that the secularization has been happening in Eastern countries too. To conclude, Jews were on the best path to become a socially accepted and respected community. In the next part of this presentation, I would like you to move on the poster to the heading Jewish Culture and Rituals. Devoted Jews take 3 prayers every day. It's a ritual to take one in the morning, called Shacharit, one in the afternoon, called Mincha, and one in the evening, which is called Mariv. The most famous Jewish prayer is the Shema Israel. This is translated to Listen Israel. It's the confession of faith to only one God. The next picture shows the Torah, which is the holy scriptures of the Jews. It is the first part of the Tanakh, the Hebrew Bible. She consists of 5 books, which are called Kamisha Kumshe Torah, which is translated to the 5/5 of Torah. The Torah roll is wrapped around 2 wooden sticks and you roll it out to read from her. Due to her sensitive material, nobody is permitted to touch the Torah with bare hands. To help read from her, a silver stick acts as reading assistance. The Torah contains of 613 commandments, which the one God has told the Jewish people to follow. These instructions or laws are for Jewish people life itself. They design their habits of living around these instructions and take them absolutely serious. 8 days after birth, Jewish kids are being circumcised. The circumcision represents the entrance in Jewish community and symbolizes the bond between God and Abraham to the Jewish kid. Another important rule in Jewish culture is the bar mitzvah for boys or the bat mitzvah for girls. This is a feast after which Jewish kids are being viewed as accountable for their actions and responsible for the decisions they make. Before the bar or bat mitzvah, the parents of the kids had to cope for their behaviors. This event occurs at the age of 13 for most children. Due to the language's expressiveness, there are many words of Yiddish origin in English. Now I would like you to take a look at the heading Yiddish and Yiddish Today. Yiddish is an almost 1,000-year-old language spoken by Jews all over Europe. the number of native speakers is being estimated to be about 1 million all over the world. Some of their descendants still speak and write in this language to this day to carry on the tradition. Yiddish is written in Hebrew letters, but not in the Hebrew language. Yiddish today is also being taught at universities. Glitch is one of the Yiddish words that are used in today's modern English. It means malfunction, and it comes from the Yiddish word glitch, meaning a slip. Also, schmock, meaning a person unworthy of respect, comes from schmock, which actually refers to a man's genitalia. An English word for male genitalia is schlong. This word also happens to come from a Yiddish word, schlang, meaning snake. Now you know a lot about Judaism, their cultures, traditions, and the Yiddish language. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.